Welcome, welcome. It's the late night talks with romantic developer, and it's episode number 154. We already completed our challenge a few days ago and spent those few days of discussing what we are going to do, how we are going to continue the stream series or maybe different stream series, and so on and so on. So yeah, let's continue with that today about personal reflections part. Today was a interesting day, but it's finished with sauna. It's called sauna or Finnish sauna, or sometimes it's called Russian banya, and so on. Which is very nice experience where you just go to very hot temperature sauna, spend some time, go out. You could take a cold shower, return, and so on. Which of course produce at the end a very big relaxation. And at the end, I came to home, and it was a very hard challenge to not go to the bed, but instead, after some time, just go and do some stuff like the stream. So my advice: have some relaxation in your life, of course, but don't replace the work and life with relaxation, because it was a very big probably desire to do that. I just couldn't choose a word in any language I know. So yeah, here it doesn't want to stay as it usual, because it's also was after temperature, big temperature, and because of that big temperature and everything, it's become very soft. It's become, I think, even thinner, like softer, thinner, and it's doing everything its own way. So yeah. Okay, today is day before Monday. Actually, today already is early morning Monday, or early Mondays, pre-Mondays night. I don't know, but it's already after 12. So happy Monday, everyone. Let's start with our stuff. It wouldn't be long today, but yeah. So we decided to compare two models yesterday, and it was ChatGPT 4 and ChatGPT 4 Mini. For that need, we just go to the same folder, cd. Okay, we have, it's different language. We have our virtual environment to make sure that we execute everything in the same, with the same conditions. We need the same virtual environment, and in that virtual environment, it's why we are having it. For Python, it's holding all required versions of libraries in like separate space. You just activate that virtual environment, and that's it. You are in the same space. And if I'm not mistaken, we already prepared something to execute. It was in Notepad++. So we have first command for each folder, and yeah, we need also folders. We need folders. And for folders, we just use that one. It's interesting. We already have some original. And what about test video? Okay. Let's just go here in test folder 1 and test folder 2. And because we don't need to do any actual transcription, just put here all the like original transcript in both folders, and let's try to improve it in both cases. So in that case, it would be our generic configuration, which will use model which called GPT-4. If you see, model will be used GPT-4 here. And in that case, we want to see the result of improvement using GPT-4 Mini. So for that, we just go here, execute it, and let's say GPT-4 Mini. Yes, the model will be used. And to do improving of transcript, we divide in transcript into chunks. Sometimes right now we do fail safe option and send no more than 250 chunks probably. And yeah, but we have a plan. And when I say plan, I mean I could open another option here. Yeah, I open Romantic Developer, and let's try to open main workspace. It could be closed. And in main workspace, we have our everything preserved what we have done. And probably we could probably close something. Do we have any news? No, I don't think so. Today, I mean on Monday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, we will have another beautiful day of OpenAI, and they will represent something. Okay, let's return here. And it's our Python script upgrades. Right now we are working on test and try to use GPT-4 Mini, but also we have some task to divide transcripts for improvement with properly calculating tokens rather than just using some predefined number of segments of a 30 file. Okay, let's see what we have. So in first case, we already received first result and we sent another part for improvement. And in GPT-4 Mini, we are still waiting for first part, results. While we're waiting, we could say that, yesterday we tried to test for OR and for OR Mini, but because we specified some parameter not properly, we actually not did any comparison, a real comparison. We just used in both cases GPT-4, but I think in other case we use GPT-4 Mini. So I said, oh, it's so nice, we could continue to use GPT-4 Mini, we don't need GPT-4. Let's see the reality today. And for doing the reality, we can prepare another version of prompts. It's improvement. SRT improvement. Okay. And here we will have prompt execution. And for doing that, we just need this, and instead of improve SRT, we want process prompts. And the similar thing we want to do here. So it will be our next execution once we received process prompts. Yeah, looks like, I know we don't want to save it. So in first case, we already received transcription and improved transcription. In the second way, we send in second chunk and still waiting for results. We execute second way a lot of later, so it's expected behavior. Let's open transcript, SRT transcript, and original SRT. So it's our original. It's our, let's say that it's our improved version from model GPT-4. Oh, it's so long. It's so long. Streams, I don't like when Whisper transcribe it this way, but yeah. Let's compare. Okay, and for second part we also are ready, so we just go, and because we are doing for our mini here in video test folder, test video 2, let's open SRT and text as well. So it's full model, full version, and that is mini. Really? Do you understand what's going on? Let's see original. Okay. Original is very similar to what we have in our... Okay, let's do compare. And we set original as first to compare. And let's compare with in test video 1. And let's say compare. So that is original. So our GPT-4 did completely wrong thing. It's not improved transcript, it's created its own version, much shorter. Yeah, which very hardly comparable here. Okay, and compare plus, can we clear all? Control Alt X. So Control Alt 1, transcript original. Let's look on transcript in video 2. Control Alt compare. So it did much better job. It just do what exactly it's need to do in terms of. So okay, what is the stream is about? Some of topics around development. So what we could see that it's did much better work on improving the things, and at the end it's have the very similar number of lines. Yes, it's also removed 2 of them, so it's created 659 segments instead of 661. But they are very comparable in time, so maybe it just remove some of the word somewhere. Let's just see the first instance. It happened pretty soon, I believe, here. So 12, 12, 540 and 13 is 203, 12, 13. So it was that shift, first shift. Because if you will look now for anything like 28, 28, it's just talking slightly about different time frames. So it's happened on around number, I'd say number 13 is. So okay, so both things did not perfectly, but what we could see that it's at least transcript SRT in case of O Mini, it's much more comparable to what we actually need. So we just need to say clear X, Control Alt X. And let's just compare received transcript TXT in both cases. So it's video 1. It's video 1, which is GPT-4 It would be our first to compare. Control Alt 1. And that it's GPT-4 Mini, and it would be our second to compare. And of course, if you will look on the text itself, it will be more comparable, and it would be mostly the same size, of course. Configuration, generic, okay, so you see it's so it's different words. We expect, of course, that to increase it's the speed. A good partner to anyone in this world. So let's be a good partners to anyone. So yeah, of course it's created slightly different, but in terms of maintaining initial SRT format, of course Mini did this time better than GPT-4. I was pretty surprised. Oh, let's remove all the transcripts. Okay, so what we are going to do, I believe, let's just take everything in video 2 and put into video 1 just to create the same transcripts on which we will execute other set of prompts. Let's prepare for executing other set of commands in that case, and it would be prompt execution. So we are looking with generic prompt execution in test video 1. Let's do, and we are going to do that with Mini for test video 2. Oh, process prompts. Process prompts. Okay. I, as always, did some mistake from TS, and here we did the very similar mistake, of course, because we just copied. Okay, GPT-4 Mini for folder 2, GPT-4 for folder 1. We already completed it. Much faster task than, of course, previous in improving transcript because of output size of those executions of models. So we will open 3 files. It would be title, it would be keywords, and it would be description, which also include better chapters. So it's our keywords, description, title, and let's go to test video 2, which is mini model, and open the same keywords, description, and title, and open in Notepad++. Okay, let's compare keywords. That is keywords generated by GPT-4, streaming, mobile testing, late night talks, romantic developer, artificial intelligence, AI systems, LLM, OpenAI, ChatGPT, US AI, China AI, general AI, AGI, AI capabilities, AI ethics, AI competition, kindness, empathy, imagination. Nice. What is the mini? Compare streaming, romantic developers, late night talks, artificial intelligence, AGI, ChatGPT, technology evolution, educational decline, social media, political institution, mobile streaming, AI system, programming, video generation, open AI updates, Python scripting, YouTube integration, machine learning, developer community, empathy, intuition, imagination, kindness, challenge, global competition. So I'd say pretty similar things here and here. I don't see any decline in the quality of or Mini, GPT-4 or Mini. Let's look at maybe title. GPT-4 created. Well, in the future, the late night talks with romantic developer on AI, society, and technology, and nice rocket as icon. And here for Mini, GPT-4 Mini, navigating the AI revolution, insights from romantic developers, late night stream. Yeah, slightly simpler title, but 2 icons, and it's still pretty prominent. And main thing, description. So it's full model, welcome, 151st edition. This captivating stream will brink of completing ambition challenges. Okay, key highlights, the journey of the rapid advancement in AI, the intersection of technology with social and political spheres, exploration, deep dive into, and our chapters, which are pretty good on about 59 minutes, and I don't think they are bad because, yeah, they looks cool. Of course, don't miss. If you enjoyed, join us tomorrow, etc., etc. What about description with GPT-4 Mini? Okay, it's did not bad. It's did not with so nice icons as I like, but it says in other terms very similar things. Join, welcome to another captivating, what to expect, don't miss, let's connect. It's created good titles as well, good caption chapters, video sections. I don't like that 1350, 15, 3450, 52. Yeah, it looks slightly more artificial. Maybe let's try to compare. I just put here and here. About introduction, stream series overview. Okay, let's look about 56. Okay, 52 final thoughts on AI. 52. No, 52. Reflection on technological advancement on 56. 34 updates on YouTube AI project and 35 future plans for YouTube AI project. 35, 34, 50, which is pretty close. And 15, exploring new features, ChatGPT's capabilities. Okay, GPT-4 Mini looks slightly simpler in chapters, but everything else is pretty comparable. Maybe we could execute another series of prompts just to compare process prompts. Let's do the similar things here and here. So in that case, we will create the same prompts in both cases, but it would be with index 2. Let's compare it as well. Let's go to folder 1 first. And let's, and choose title, keywords, and description with index 2. And do the very similar things in test video 2. Oh, it doesn't. Hello, it decided to show its album date modified. Title, keyword, description. And let's open it with, here as well. So let's look keywords. It's very similar. GPT-4, it's use a lot of AI research, empathy, kindness, AI imagination, AI intuition, AI future, AI challenges. It's very oriented on AI. And what about keywords 2 from Mini? It's more about, of course, it's more about other things, social things, rather than AI. I like it more, by the way. What is the title? Stream with romantic AI insights and future challenges. Okay, I like the icon. And that is a very similar icon. Navigating AI's rise and humanity future. Okay, it's nice title here and there. Description in GPT-4. Join us. In this episode we explore introduction, another pretty, I'd say, very detailed video sections. I'd say too detailed. And what about keywords description 2? Join the late night talks with romantic developer. Key highlights. We heading towards the future dominated by AI. Don't forget to like. And now it's created, I believe, much more better things of video chapters. It's actually created about 15 minutes of uninterrupted demonstration of new AI features. And if we compare here, it would be about 15 minutes. It says testing AI features. And then this model created so many chapters between memory management, technical challenges, technical troubleshooting, remote work solution, page file configuration, token management, code execution, ChatGPT capabilities, screenshot and file analysis, and so on and so on. That model, instead of all of those, created demonstrating new AI features, working on YouTube AI integration. That's it. So it's like haven't split 15 minutes of the stream, which it shouldn't do always, of course, but of course I'd expect something like that to happen. Okay. You know what? Let's try another test. Let's just go to YouTube. Let's just choose some video on YouTube. And let's it be like something like Mr. Beast. And let's look at maybe some older video. $1 with $5 with $500,000 experiences. And let's just go here and say copy link. So what we are going to do, we are going here. And in that case, we just going to use main Python in configuration 1, but we want to use full process and that URLs. Let's remove all the PP part. Okay. Can we copy that? So in that case, we doing the full process. We downloading video, we transcribing video, we improving transcript. Yeah, before downloading and transcribing, we also converting to OGG file, which has a small file format for transcription. And yeah, we improving we sending it for transcription right now. Then we improve transcript. And yeah, then we'll execute prompts. And do the same with for our mini. We couldn't do right now because most probably it will choose exactly the same folder because we built folder name predictably based on a video name, video title at YouTube at the moment. Okay, it's even two parts of the transcript, but it's fine. So looks like I'm feeling that we could actually switch to GPT-4 Mini. It's much cheaper, but provides very similar results. I'd say hardly distinguishable. Maybe for titles, maybe for video sections, I think of using GPT-4, but for everything else, it would be GPT-4 Mini. Right now, we don't have capabilities to execute different models for different prompts. We probably could add that capability, but yeah, we probably could add that capability, but it would mean another configuration file, most probably, where we could say, okay, this prompt, please execute with that model, this prompt with that model. Which could be nice, of course, but yeah, but it will add slightly more complexity to already not so simple system. Yes, not so simple model. So yeah, that's it. We could, of course, execute with different configuration. We just have prompt for better titles, and we could have that better titles prompt in separate folder, separate configuration folder, and we could say, okay, this folder will use GPT-4, not GPT-4 Mini, and we could generate it. We could write a very simple batch to process something from like generic configuration and something with, let's say, beta chapters configuration, where we could generate beta chapters. Yeah, but other than that, I think it's just fine. So we're sending second part and waiting for its result. It should come like sooner, because second part was probably smaller. And let's see. Okay, it's created that folder, one with 500,000 experiences. It's already created original transcript and did everything. So right now, what we want to do, we just go here and we rename it to, say, GPT-4, and we execute the similar prompt with configuration generic mini, which will load GPT-4 Mini, but it will download the same file into similar folders, a folder created before. We renamed the original folder, so it's create new folder nearby. You see one with experience, 500,000 experience. Okay, and we could see, let's open original transcript, let's open improved transcript, and of course let's open description, keywords, and title. So let's open all of those. Edit with Notepad. Okay, this time original transcript looks better. Looks better comparable to original. So I love you guys. 5 to 3 segments, and in that case, in original 5 to 3 segments. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. So if we will try to compare it very fast, of course it would be the same amount of lines. It wouldn't be the same because of some white spaces, but It just improved slightly. Why it costs? Why it cost? So it haven't recognized the S. Of course, it's yeah, S should be there. Workout, it changed it to one word, and I don't see much changes anymore. Original Whisper did pretty cool work. So okay, about some name Tariq or Tariq, maybe it's better. I'd rather see this than a fish. This in a fish. Maybe it's than a fish. 50K. So it's make bigger letter K in 50K. It's probably cool. So you see, not so many changes. Let's clear that. Let's clear that. And look on title, Epic 500,000 Adventure from Deep Sea to Sky High. Keywords. $500,000 experience, simulate space. Nice keyword. Simulate space, explore oceans, tallest building, camel ride, dinner in sky. Okay, so a lot of things about, I believe, $500,000 experience in description. We are prepared to have your mind blown. Join us as we explore zero gravity flight, submarine expedition, jaw dropping experience, and some of the chapters. Probably they're pretty cool, proper, and yeah, I like it. Okay, let's go to video experience. We are still waiting for updated transcript. We already waiting for the part 2, and after that we have very small time to execute actual prompts, and we will be finished. Let's see, original video 1740. 1740, and let's hear. Yeah, 1723 looks. If you remember our streams when we tried to build some nice prompt to generate chapters, we had so many prompts which go way beyond of actual video length. So now it's much more predictable. Maybe it's not too close. Maybe sometimes it's doing some not exact time prompt time identifying when we switch in the topic, but overall it's doing pretty cool. Let's see. Yeah, we've finished. So right now I'm just going to rename that folder as well. I'm going to call it GPT-4 Mini, and let's open the very similar things. Transcript SRT, original, title, keywords, description, and yeah, I think that's it. So let's compare original and transcript like we did before. So it will be first file to compare, and that would be our comparison. And O1 Mini, it's yeah, fixed $500,000 with dashes. Oh my god, with capital, which is nice. $1, okay. Again, my god. I mean, I'm so high up in the sky. Removed the comma, which looks good. Mission based. Oh, again. Whisper, aye. Vegetables are now Michelin star approved. Okay, probably are because they're multiple. Okay. Look, it's a barracuda. Gotham. Probably, yeah. Spoiler. we will spoiler, probably it's some different character for that one. So yeah, very minor changes, but again, it's a different whisper formula with capital. Yeah, different whisper transcription. It could be better or worse. We couldn't say. We executing it. Yeah, we see that original whisper didn't done good job with gut, and improved version did. With Earth, like with words, which it should put with capital letters. Effort put in this video, into this video. Yeah, into is better sounded. Okay, let's complete our comparison. And keywords: luxury experience, Dubai adventure, zero gravity, under. So still also one in a lifetime experience instead of $500,000 experience. But yeah, keywords are nice as well. Title: it was GPT-4 from deep sea to sky high, and here on ultimate 500,000 adventure, from space simulation to skydiving in Dubai, and some nice icons. And the most important thing, description here. So GPT-4 Mini tends to use that markup notations like double asterisk to highlight something. It doesn't work in YouTube. You could do that thing with one asterisk, not two. It's created much nicer chapters. So maybe that thing. If you want to highlight something, don't overuse it and use only a single asterisk before and after, not double. It's something we could add to our prompt going forward. But otherwise, Mini is doing very good work comparable to GPT-4. You see, it's Mini. What you'll discover: join us, don't miss a lot of things. And that is GPT-4. Join us, prepare, smaller, and a lot of words after that, which gives some context, but not, I believe it's slightly more engaging. But again, they're very comparable. They're pretty comparable. Okay, so I believe we could switch to GPT-4 Mini, even for our better chapters prompt. So I have to restart my computer fully. So in generic prompt, we could use GPT-4 Mini. And I believe that it. And for shorts, probably we could keep GPT-4. We could compare it later. Let's do that. What is the change in AI client? Okay, we added some, which model will be used. We could add that, and in LLM config, we added default model for GPT-4 Mini. Okay, let's call it done. Updating model to GPT-4 Mini as the results. Very comparable. Okay, we could say that we want to commit and push those changes. And right now you could see the very similar changes in our GitHub, romantic developer, romantic dev editor, and we are looking on best in new tech stack, PyLint. Maybe PyLint is a good thing to use. And we just go to Python version, and in our configurations, in our generic configuration, we could see that in LLM configs we are using now GPT-4 Mini. So, and we still have to update README file for Python script because it contains a lot of things, but it's not up to date with examples, usage, and all the options. So we probably ask GPT to help us improve it later. So let's mark it as done. We did some good work of testing that. And maybe we could bring exchange places. It would be here. And update file would be here. So we still see everything on the screen. Oh, too small. Okay. So we mostly done with Python script upgrades. We need divide transcript into chunk. That thing probably I could leave to myself about romantic developer. Expired YouTube token, it's something we could took as well. We could take because yeah, we just, I don't know, need to test it slightly, but it's very possible that our code not doing it just perfect job when we have expired token. We already saw that. We just need to go manually remove it, which we could automate, and update readme file will be probably the last thing. Then we will be ready to record a new videos around the topic. And let me remind when we are writing the new videos. Shorter video educational Thursday. One video per week on Thursday. Oh, yeah, it's also a challenge. It's also a challenge. Of course, it's not 152 days like we used to, but challenge is also quite hard. We need to do one additional video a week. Believe me, it would be not one video a week for me. It would be one additional video per week, but it's fine. I think we will do that. At least we'll start, and it would be much more entertainment video for other people who join the channel rather than listen for me multiple hour long streams for exactly the same technical results. We talk not about technical stuff, but we talk about a lot of human stuff on my stream, so it's of course uncomparable, but it's very hard to make short and precise and very clear. Maybe we need to think about it as well. Okay guys, I think I'll see you tomorrow at our 155 episode about the late night talks. It's not a challenge anymore, but in some terms, of course, it's a challenge because it's still consecutive days. So we record a stream every day, despite all the holidays, events, and my personal feelings and state. I did streams with slightly out of weather, with very sleepy like today, or without an energy, with a lot of energy, and so on and so on. So we'll continue, and I'll try to be more and more full in that streams, and I wish you to be also self-complete. Might be a hard word, but it's what I want to say right now. Self-completeness, self-fullness. So you feel yourself full, a full person, person which don't need anyone's approval to understand, okay, I'm a good person, I'm doing what I'm doing a good things, etc., etc. You should know it for yourself, and you shouldn't listen to others' opinion for that. Of course, you should listen other opinion or even critics if you want to improve and if it's important to you, but you should also have a very strong self-awareness, and I'll call it self-fullness. So yeah, I wish you to be self-full, and with that self-fullness, I wish you to build a proper environment around yourself, cozy, warm, heartful, and so on. Okay, guys, see you tomorrow or whenever you are ready. I'm not going to stop this stream series so far, and if I stop this stream series, hopefully I'll start another one. Okay. Let me see myself somewhere, and I'll wave you a hand, and once I see that hand, I'll end the stream, I think. So yeah.